Hi, I'm Joan Sotkin from ProsperityPlace.com. And if you've been feeling uncomfortable about what's going on in the world, if you get angry and upset about what you see some of the people in charge are doing, I'd like to suggest that you develop what I call empathetic detachment. I love to watch the news. I love stories, but I don't want to get upset when I see how people who are supposed to be taking care of us behave. And so I've learned to watch the news, read the news, however you absorb what's going on in the world, without feeling responsible for other people's outcomes. This really applies as well to any kind of practitioner who feels responsible for their client's outcome. You can't be responsible for what other people do. You can only be responsible for the decisions you make and what you do. And it's possible to be detached and not care and just do what you have to do without caring what's happening to other people. But with empathetic detachment, you still have empathy. You care for other people. You care what's happening to them, but you don't make your decisions based on what you can't do so that you get contracted and upset. The idea is to be able to watch what's going on in the world and say, okay, I'm watching, I care, but I'm going to be detached from their outcome. You have to do this if you're a practitioner of any kind or a coach with your clients as well. You are not responsible for their karma. And it's hard to do this because if you're a caring person, you want to fix everybody, but you can't. They have to fix themselves. And there are so many big problems in the world that if you start taking responsibility for everything, you're not going to be happy. You can be an activist. You can be out there protesting, but you can also do it from a point of detachment without letting it churn inside of you, to be able to accept whatever the outcomes are as okay. Not easy, but I'm going to suggest that you give it a try. On Prosperity Place, I have a podcast episode called Empathetic Detachment where I go into it in more detail. I'll have a link in the notes below. So try this when you're watching the news or reading news, listening to the information on your phone, however you're digesting it, talking to people who have different views than you do. Just listen and stay connected to what's going on inside of you. If you find yourself feeling really contracted as you listen to what's happening, just take a deep breath in and allow yourself to feel expanded. You can just say to yourself, I am expanding, and just imagine that all of you is expanding, and try to generate some love for whatever's going on and just pour that out from your heart to whatever's going on. I do this with politicians I don't agree with. Helps me feel better because I know they're part of me and my world. And if I can send love to them, then I'm adding that energy to the world rather than anger and upset. I hope you'll visit ProsperityPlace.com where I have lots of information and my podcast and a blog and lots of different things. I hope you'll visit. Thanks for being here today.